Hey everybody, I am David, and today I want to talk about Avengers Infinity War. Not just anything about Avengers Infinity War, something specific. If you've seen the movie, that's great. If you haven't, I'm going to warn you guys now, there's going to be some spoilers. So if you haven't seen the movie, go check it out now, and then come back and check out this video, and then we can have a discussion about this. Let's start off with my main subject, which is Star-Lord. If you guys seen the movie, there's a very pivotal moment in the movie where towards the end of the film, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Star-Lord, Drax, and Mantis, and Doctor Strange are all trying to take out the glove from Thanos as he's under Mantis's, I don't want to say sleeping spell, but he's way too strong to fall to sleep. But he is sort of memorized, sort of stunned, I guess, in some sort of state of mind. And during this scene, Star-Lord, this is where Star-Lord finds out that Gamora is, spoiler alert, once again, dead. So yes, Gamora was killed earlier on in the movie by Thanos himself. He thrown her off a cliff, and that's how he obtained the Soul Stone. And during this scene, as Mantis and Quill are talking to him, he's asking him, where is Gamora? He's struggling, but trying not to answer, not really. And Mantis is saying he's in a lot of pain right now. I can feel it. He sort of said, my daughter, something like that. And Nebula puts it all together and says, because Nebula is there too by that point, she says he's killed Gamora. And Quill loses it, and Iron Man, Tony Stark, is trying to keep him together, saying, Quill, control yourself. I know how you're feeling, but you got to control yourself, buddy. And Quill just goes all out on him, by even knocking Mantis out, so Mantis loses control of him in his state, in Thanos' state of mind. And so right before Spider-Man is about to take the glove off, he was like inches away, and then Thanos wakes up and grabs the glove back, and shit goes down from there. Literally, if you've seen the movie, you know what happens after that. So a lot of people are blaming Peter Quill for what happens towards the end of Infinity War. Everything else that came after that, it's all Quill's fault, because if he kept his temper, they could have gotten that glove, or that gauntlet. And, I see the point, what people are making. And, of course, there could have been other ways around it of Thanos keeping the glove. Obviously, this is just the way the story that the writers wanted to take the story in. They wanted to have a dramatic moment where they're almost going to get that win, but then they lose it. And for me, it works great in the movie. And I don't think people are complaining that it didn't work, but now some people feel that it makes Star-Lord look like an idiot. Now, let's look at the situation he's in. He just found out that the girl that he loves is dead. The woman he loves is dead by the hands of her father, of all people. He's already kicking himself in the ass for not shooting her earlier. But then again, it wasn't really his fault because Thanos made the bubbles come out. Also, he had just found out a few years prior that his father murdered his mother. So he had all this stuff throughout the years happen to him. It's like the poor guy can't catch a break. He lost his mother. He found out that his father was evil, his blood father. And then now he loses the woman that he loves. I mean, you can't fault the guy really for that. And I find it interesting that it was Tony Stark, of all people, that had to try to calm him down in that situation. Because let's remember, Tony Stark also lost control when he found out the Winter Soldier murdered his parents, when Bucky Barnes murdered his parents, when Zemo showed him that footage from Civil War. Tony also lost control. And I think he even said, like, hey, I know how you feel. I think that was a callback. If he did say that, I think that was a callback to that moment, to Civil War. So even us as people, I know I've been in that situation where when you lose somebody, you're not right. You're not in your right state of mind, and we can't. Yes, we wish he could have held on a little bit longer, but I don't think we should hate on the character for losing control. After all, it was for the story that they were going to have them keep the glove anyways. That was just the writer's way of allowing Peter Quill to keep the glove. And to me, it was a more believable way. I don't know if there were any other ways they could do it, like Thanos just beats them and that's it. No, this was a great dramatic moment in the movie, and I knew it was coming as soon as they caught Thanos and were thinking of taking it off. And I realized then and there, oh shit, Quill doesn't know about Gamora yet, about what happened, because we were all waiting for him to find out how and when that was the right moment in terms of storytelling. So I really thought it was a great moment, and I'm sure there's other people that understand the state of mind that Quill would have been in that moment. Some people feel like he was acting out of character. I don't think so at all. I think the Guardians of the Galaxy were right on point in this movie. All of them, including Rocket and Groot. Groot, obviously, he's a teenager, so maybe he was the most out of character. But that made sense because he's at a different age now than he was when he was baby Groot, or even when he was adult Groot. All three Groots have been very different. So this was a teenage Groot, and he was acting like any teenager would. He doesn't give a crap about what's going on in the world. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys write down, comment below, and tell me your thoughts on Star-Lord's loss of... is it his fault or not? Comment below. Like this video. Subscribe to my channel, please. I could always use more followers, because once I hit 1,000, it's just cool to have more ears listening to me, and talking to me. So until next time, take care.